cannot simultaneously collect fares, work the dining car, and keep a hand on the throttle. This brings you to your second step, which is selecting the members of your alliance. Now, choosing the people of your alliance that will help you attain your goal must be done carefully. We may initially select some people who we later decide are not appropriate, and we may discover that there are unanticipated needs for knowledge that must be filled. Trial and error will be part of the process, but there are two qualities to keep foremost in your mind that will help you to avoid too many surprises. The first is ability to do the job. The others is the ability to work in a spirit of harmony. So do not select people for your alliance merely because you like and know them. That's the worst thing to do. Select the people if you like and know them, but do they have the ability to do the job? That's what you want to know. Such people are valuable to you because they improve the quality of your life, but they are not necessarily suited to a mastermind alliance. Your best friend may not be the most knowledgeable marketing professional in your area, but perhaps he can introduce you to someone who is. Now, the other quality that we mentioned is the ability to do the work in a spirit of harmony with others. Without harmony, your alliance will falter, perhaps not right away, but at some critical point, when everything is about to be won or lost. Now, Andrew Carnegie once told of a worldwide search he conducted for his chief chemist. His scouts found a brilliant man working for a German firm. His ability was without question. Carnegie entered into a 5-year contract for the man's services. Within a year, he had released the man from the bargain. Why? Because the chemist was so temperamental that he had an entire department in upheaval. None of the other chemists could work with him, and the fellow was so concerned with perceived slights that he spent all his time fuming and accomplished nothing. You must keep any thoughts of discord out of your alliance. There must be a complete meeting of the minds without any reservations on the part of any member. Personal ambitions must be subordinate to the fulfillment and successful achievement of the definite major purpose of the alliance. This includes my own. I think that in my last Mastermind Alliance that I am speaking of, that I lost, that there wasn't a complete meeting of the minds. I think that I was upfront as much as I could have been about my purpose, but I think the other party had kind of either didn't make up their mind that they wanted to go a certain direction or didn't want to divulge that information right up front too quickly. So either way as it may be, the Mastermind Alliance didn't last because we weren't going in the same direction. And the thoughts of discord and personal ambitions being subordinate, they weren't subordinate. So it creates a problem. We must know going in what the purpose of the Mastermind Alliance is for. That's why a definite major purpose, a written definite major purpose, is so important. So keep that in mind. Now, being clear about your alliance's purpose will give you a basis for judging someone's ability to work in harmony with it. We may still have adjustments in the alliance's composition, but there are also steps we must take to build that harmony. Step 3 is determine the rewards. Clearly determined rewards for participation in your Mastermind Alliance are an important factor in its harmony. Determine at the outset what rewards you are offering in return for the work of others, and there will be little room for later recriminations. There are 10 basic motives toward action that can be the basis of these rewards. Now, I don't know the basis for these rewards. I mean, you can compensate with sex. It's, sex is number 4, but I don't think that, I don't know, it just seems like a weird way to compensate. But there's 10 basic motives of action that can be the basis of these rewards. One is sex, fear. You don't want to fear somebody into performing action, but I suppose it's a basic motive. Love, self-preservation, desire for life after death, freedom for mind and body, anger, hate, desire for recognition and self-expression, and wealth. So those are 10 basic motives toward action. Now, wealth will obviously have the greatest appeal for members of our commercial enterprise. But remember that other motives can play an important role. Recognition and self-expression are just as important as money to many people. Be aware that some of these motives, anger, hate, fear, can twist the minds of your team if you rely upon them. Your best motivator, wealth, must be willingly, fairly, and generously divided among your team. The more generous you are, the more help you will get. Another of the principles of success is the habit of going the extra mile. It will serve you well if you incorporate it into your alliance from the beginning. And you don't know this, but we've already done a video segment on going the extra mile. You can access it on the YouTube channel. So, step 4, set a time and place for a meeting. Your alliance must be active to do any good. Establish a definite time and place for regular meetings to ensure that you are making progress and dealing with any issues that we might face. Our early meetings will likely involve fine-tuning the plan we have made for success, drawing upon the specialized skills of our members. As our alliance matures and harmony grows among the members, we will find that these meetings create a flow of ideas in every member's mind. As you work together over and over, will become more excited and more harmony will arise. Now think about a group of sales reps brought together for a conference. They may arrive in general agreement about their goals, but a day or a weekend spent reinforcing their determination, listening to and incorporating their suggestions for a plan at hand, will send them away fired up and eager to achieve their goals.